Now we're going to start looking at surface area for prisms and pyramids, okay? And of course the surface area is all these sides that make up any pyramid, which are always triangles, okay? So since they're always triangles, then we can just say, well, if I can find the area of one of the faces of the triangles, then, okay, I can find, multiply that by the number, and then I can find the lateral surface area. And of course, then I add to that the base area, and I have everything. So the formula for surface area for pyramids, surface area for, well, we could say for pyramids and cones, it's the following. It's the surface area, SA, is equal to the base area plus 1/2 the slant height, and usually we use the letter L for slant height, times the perimeter. And remember, L is the slant height. So here's the slant height right here, right? It's the one face of that pyramid. So the surface area would be, okay, the base area. Now we're going to assume that this is going to be a full pyramid, that we don't have that cutaway there. But we could come back and work on that, but let's just work as if it's a full pyramid. So it's a base area, which is a square, which is 5 by 5, I'm sorry, 10 by 10, 10 by 10, 10 by 10, plus 1/2 the slant height, which is, okay, as marked there as 13, times the perimeter, which of course is 4 lengths of 10, so that's 40. So that's basically it. So we got 100 plus, okay, a half. We'll take a half of the 40 for 20, and 20 times 13 is 260. So I've got 360 square feet of surface area in that pyramid there. Let's look at this cone. Again, same formula. Surface area is base area plus 1/2 the slant height times the perimeter. Of course, I'm dealing with a circle here. I'm dealing with the base being a circle of radius r, so that's pi r squared, plus 1/2 whatever the slant height is, and the perimeter, of course, is a circumference, which is 2 pi r. So we come down here, we get pi r squared, plus I can lose that half with the 2 there, and I get pi r l, pi r l. So just plug the values in. R is 8, so that's 64 pi plus pi 8 times 17, okay? So 8 times 17 is what, 80 and 54, it's 134, I believe, okay? Just do that out over here just to make sure. 8 sevens are 56 rather, okay? And that's 5, 8, 136, 136, 136 pi plus 64 pi, which makes this an even 200 pi cubic units of, I'm sorry, square units, square feet, okay? All right, so that's that. All right, now we'll come back to something like that. We're going to look at some of these worksheet problems that you're going to have for tomorrow in a moment. Okay, so here we're back. We're doing some of the problems that are on your sheet here, okay? Much like what we had here, okay? Here's a slant height. That's everything you need. The slant height's given here. Of course, this is a hexagonal base, pyramid. So you got to be mindful of that when we're finding the base area. You have everything you need for the base area, and let's see. So we have to work on the base. Remember, inside of here are 6 equilateral triangles. So 6 equilateral triangles means, okay, taking one of those out, we're going to look at a 30, 60, 90. Here's 2, okay, and we also know that this side is 4, and so here's the apothem, which we need is 2 to root of 3. So the base area is going to be, base is what you have to be concerned about, is half the apothem times the perimeter. So the base area is going to be 1/2 of 2 root 3 times the perimeter, which is what, 4 times 6, or 24. So there you have the base area. Of course, you're going to have to be concerned about another one down here, although this is just asking for the slant height. And of course, you're looking at the right triangle that's inside of here. All right, you have the measurements that you need for that. Okay, you just maybe want to pull that out and take a look at it. It looks like it's pointing to this base in here as radical 3, and the height here as 4. So by Pythagoras, we can find the slant height. Okay, and with the slant height, we can find the lateral surface area. Okay. This is asking for the lateral surface area, which means it doesn't even need the base. But you need the slant height, so you need to look at these right triangles that are inside of here. All right? And of course, one look at this, we pull that triangle out right there. Okay, we can see that that triangle has a height of 6. And of course, this leg here is half the length of the side, so that's 6. So the slant height is 6 root 2, and from there, of course, you can find the you can find the lateral surface area of that. Okay, and the rest are going to be pretty much the same. All right, here's the cone. So we have we want to find the surface area, and of course, it's just, remember, it's a circle. We got the slant height, and of course, here what you might want to, let's just take a look at this guy here. Here's our height, and here's the radius, and here's the slant height. So we look at that, and it's going to look this way. Here's the slant height of 8. Looks like they're giving us the diameter 6, so we're going to say this is 3. So the height here, of course, is by Pythagoras, the square root of 8 squared, 64, minus 9. So it looks like the height is going to be the square root of 55. Okay. But we wouldn't even need that height apparently, because we're only after the surface area, so we don't even need that height. That height would be used for volume, but we lucked out. We don't even need it here. Okay. Here you're going to have to go through Pythagoras to find the slant height. Of course, Pythagoras, watch out. This, at first glance, looks like a 6, 8, 10, but it can't be. Okay, so then this would be using Pythagoras, the square root of 164, which would be the slant height. Okay, so basically that's the process. Outline your notes relevant to this, and then we can we'll work on this worksheet in class tomorrow. It would be a little bit more compound expressions here for surface area, but shouldn't be that difficult. Here we see a cylinder and a cone, so they should be. Just remember, don't count this inside circle, because that's really not showing. All right, same thing over here. Don't count that inside square, because that's really not showing. So we'll work on those tomorrow in class. Okay, there you have it.